On 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. Moments away, it'll be the Philadelphia 76ers going up against the Cleveland Cavaliers. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. DA, it's all yours.
Thanks very much. LeBron James has moved past Karl Malone for second place on the NBA's all-time scoring list. Does he envision claiming that #1 spot of Kareem Abdul-Jabbar? Well, LeBron said, obviously, health plays the most important part. I've never chased a record in my life. I just wanted to keep getting better. We'll see what happens. Kevin, back to you.
Yeah, it's just a matter of time, David. Thank you. The unmistakable feel of the first day, Clark, of the NBA regular season. A game each of these teams and us as broadcasters have been waiting for a long time.
No doubt about it, Kevin, and the excitement you feel as a broadcaster, but even more so as a player, is something you have to temper down, especially if you're on the court. I mean, you don't want to have your adrenaline and excitement affect your focus. So you focus on the work that's gone into getting ready for the season, and then you try to just let that work lead how you play.
And look at the starters for the Cavaliers. They've got Donovan Mitchell. Antetokounmpo is out there with Tatum. Then it's Harden, and it's Mobley in at the 5. And for Philadelphia, Mikal Bridges out there with LaMelo Ball. Then it's Porter, and it's Nikola Jokic, and it's LeBron in at the small forward. And that one, good.
And nice touch from the inside. I'm a fan of when LeBron just burrows his way inside and takes advantage. And there's one area where the Cavs have been very good the past few seasons. That's the draft. They've made some terrific picks in terms of personnel.
And good that time.
And that's just showing off right there, guys. I mean, he is too good with that crossover.
Ball, the pass to Jokic, and Jokic slams it in.
Quick reaction that time by Jokic. Very impressive. Good at rolling to the right spot after setting the screen and doing it quickly.
You're right, GA, they have, and the draft's been essential to the rebuild effort in Cleveland.
And they've been so smart about it. You look at the guys they brought in, Mobley, Garland, Sexton. They nailed just about every one of their selections. And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Ball kicks to LeBron. Back to Ball. Three-pointer. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
You know, if LaMelo shoots it at a high clip from deep, man, oh man, I don't know how anybody's going to guard it.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And here's Tatum for 3. It's hauled in by the 76ers. They went to Cleveland for their last meeting with the Cavaliers, and they came out with the win.
Yeah, and they picked up the win in their last game against this club, and really it was a parade to the free throw line.
Yeah, did a really good job of drawing foul after foul. Very physical and rugged in how they perform. And it paid off.
Ball, the pass to Jokic. Porter outside. Not going to go that time. And Cleveland the other way now. Giannis with it. Bridges covering. And Antetokounmpo gets it to go.
And Antetokounmpo, his jump shot continues to look better and better. When he's pulling up like that, the defense is cooked.
Ball kicks to Bridges for the 3. James, no good. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete.
No question about it. He's very comfortable in the air. Dunks like that, no problem for him.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Porter.
You really have to appreciate and respect the spirit Giannis plays the game with, an attitude of joy and unselfishness, a beacon of energy and enthusiasm for his team. They all feed off of him. He's one of the most popular players in the world.
And the 76ers making a change here. Riddle's checked in. Cleveland also making some changes. Williamson is checked in for Mobley. DeMar DeRozan comes in for Tatum. And Trae Young subbed in for James Harden.
And Poeltl is always a threat to come away with offensive rebounds because of his size, but just as important, his time.
Young shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And the way Trae Young, GA, is the focus of this offense, the numbers just pile up.
Yeah, I mean, they run so much through him. His usage rate is off the charts. Led the entire league in total points and total assists in 2022. And that hadn't been done in 49 years.
Simons, he's checked in for Donovan Mitchell. Giannis, that's a 2-pointer. No good off the back of the rim.
He has to make that one. I mean, you have to make the defense pay when they slough off of you like that.
The kick out to Ball. 76ers moving the ball around. It's stolen by DeRozan, and this is his first trip to the line tonight.
That's his first personal foul. Third team foul.
That's good from DeMar DeRozan. You know, Greg, some guys are late bloomers, but DeRozan, he was just the opposite.
Yeah, reports are he had handles at age 3. First dunk came in the 6th grade. 5-star high school prospect, and in a strange way, he's still an underrated superstar.
Here's what Philadelphia's going with right now. Vanderbilt's checked in for Michael Porter. Anderson comes in for LeBron. Barnes is checked in for Mikal Bridges. And it's Bane in for Ball. Bane kicks to Anderson. Barnes passes to Vanderbilt. 5 on the clock. And Barnes gets double teamed. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. The Cavaliers leading by 6. Puts it in off the nasty crossover. Antetokounmpo's got 9 points.
Boy, the overwhelming strength of Giannis just excels at fighting his way through the defense. Very impressive.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
And it's finishes like that which have helped them build this lead here in the first half.
Hurdle with a screen on Young. Here's Payne. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Young from outside. Drills it from outside. He's got 7.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Cleveland. Scoring, rebounding, he was all over the place during that quarter. They are riding his performance right now. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And from what we've seen from the Cavaliers, what do you guys see?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, look at the energy, the effort defensively. They put it all out there in that opening quarter.
So on the floor for Cleveland, Mobley is out there with Antetokounmpo. Then there's Jason Tatum. Then it's Mitchell, and it's Young in at the 1. He hits the second from the line. And home court advantage can give teams a huge lift. Greg, how different is it playing in front of the hometown fans?
It's huge. I mean, they give you energy. You don't want to let them down, so you tend to dig a little deeper when you're playing at home.
Giannis against Vanderbilt. Antetokounmpo, no good. And for the Cleveland Cavaliers, they come in off a good outing against the Nets in Brooklyn. Bane kicks to Anderson. Off target from three-point range. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for Cleveland. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Mitchell against Barnes. Pass to Pirtle. Back to Barnes. Pirtle sets the pick for Barnes. Passes it to Vanderbilt. Pirtle trying to get open. Vanderbilt misses. Cleveland leading by 9. Giannis kicks to Harden. Mitchell wide open. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Mitchell's got his first 3 points of the game.
Boy, Harden's got such a tremendous feel for the game and sees the whole court. He's a really slick creator.
And Philadelphia decides to take their first timeout right here. And the 76ers with a completely new group now.
And it gives us a chance here to check out some stats on Giannis Antetokounmpo. Last season, he played outstanding. How about 30 points per game, 11 rebounds, and 5 assists? And every team wants a scorer to give them a lift off the bench, and that's just what he brings.
Well, he's instant offense. I mean, the game's momentum can be going one way, then bam, the scoring turns the tide.
Well, certainly, Clark, the 76ers the past few seasons have given their fans plenty to feel good about.
Yeah, and you know, those Philly fans are really hard to please. They have great expectations and knowledge to go along with it. But you're right. I mean, it's been much easier to look on the bright side in Philly recently. The talent and results have been trending up in recent years.
It's good.
LeBron James refusing to be denied, just muscling through that foul to get the shot off.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Cavaliers.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
In addition to that, they've thrown their weight around inside tonight, too, thumping and bumping in the paint. A lot of their points have come from inside. Boy, that is awesome defense, guys, against a capable finisher. Well done. I'm sure the coaches love that.
Jokic with the bucket.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Yeah, it looks like they've gained a little bit of confidence as the lid has come off the hoop.
And another miss by Cleveland.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Here's LeBron. He takes it in. No good with the layup. So for Philadelphia, their last game, a win against Chicago. Giannis kicks to Tatum. The Cavaliers again can't hit. The 76ers trail by 4. And for those of you just joining us in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by, a nice shot by LeBron.
And you cannot leave anybody open on Ball's team because this guy is excellent at finding his teammates.
So timeout call here, the first for Cleveland. And how exciting it must be to have LaMelo Ball, Clark, on your team.
Kevin, clearly one of the most exciting guards in the league. The anticipation was through the roof for Ball, and needless to say, I think he's lived up to it.
A different look now for Cleveland. Williamson is checked in for Antetokounmpo. DeRozan comes in for Tatum. And Trae Young subbed in for Donovan Mitchell. LeBron passes to Porter and finished off by Porter.
It really doesn't matter what position LeBron is playing, the point, the 4 or the 5, James changes games with his passing ability.
Knocked loose. Bridges with the steal. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Philadelphia.
These guys have been so quick off the dribble, finding great lanes to attack and getting themselves to the basket.
One other thing they've done really well, moving the ball around. They've done a nice job not settling for that initial option and making that extra pass.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Simons is checked in. Here's DeRozan. That one a little long. The 76ers lead. Here's LeBron. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. LeBron's got 11.
Oh, great ball movement there.
DeRozan against LeBron. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game. But he's really been on the roll this quarter. Seems like everything he throws up is finding bottom.
And the Cavaliers call time here. 43 seconds left to play in the first half. Mobley outside. And the pass to Young. Mobley inside. He's against Jokic. Young dishes to Mobley. They need this. That one drops for him.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
And, you know, with his free throw percentage being where it was last season, it changed the way teams defended him. I mean, there were no easy baskets. He was going to get fouled anytime he got near the rim. They were going to make him earn his points at the line.
Back to Bane. He got it up. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Philadelphia 76ers. What a quarter that saw them generate a great comeback effort and are now out in front with momentum behind them. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much. Jason, still a close one. What do you think happened there in the first half?
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
Thanks for joining us through the...
We give a lot of love to the stars, but tonight it's been about the bench. The second unit has been carrying them offensively.
Finding some favorable matchups, no doubt. And now let's focus on a couple. And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. What can you say, LeBron James? What an impressive effort today.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
So with LeBron on the bench, here's the five for Doc Rivers right now. Jared Vanderbilt out there with Kyle Anderson. Then there's Scotty Barnes. Then there's Desmond Bane. And it's Pirtle in at the five, roaming the paint. Bane kicks to Pirtle. Barnes outside. And Anderson has it in the corner. A three-pointer, no good. The Cavaliers trail by 5.
And certain teams take on the attitude of their city. And over the years, Philadelphia has been one of them. The Sixers known for having tough teams, much like the town.
You know, one of the basic fundamentals in basketball is the ability to box out. He's got that down pat.
It's Giannis with the drive, and Pirtle sends it back.
And Pirtle deserves a lot of credit for his shot blocking ability. He's a dynamic and dynamite shot blocker.
Stolen by Harden. To the inside. And Antetokounmpo skims it in.
Love the read there from Antetokounmpo. I mean, his basketball IQ is really impressive when it comes to alley-oop attempts.
And Greg, you mentioned the 76ers have taken on the identity of Philadelphia. In your estimation, how?
You know, you go all the way back to the 80s. This has been a team that plays hard, focuses on defense, gritty, much like their city. So they tend to play with a chip on their shoulder.
Nice move, and Harden with the stuff.
Surgical precision from Harden, demonstrating his sick handles one more time.
Over in the corner, Barnes. And he makes that one.
And, you know, after starting 0 for 3 this half, they finally get one down.
And so Harden will bring it up for the Cavaliers. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Back to Vanderbilt. And the foul on Harden. That'll be his second foul of the game. A different look now for Cleveland. Williamson comes in for Evan Mobley. And Trae Young subbed in for James Harden. And Jokic wide open. He shoots. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Jokic has got 8.
You know, when Jokic is this well positioned, he's deadly, making the catch and shoot look seamless.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Porter. And as incredible as Zion Williamson has been and is, the big problem, Greg, is keeping him ready to play. His health.
And there have been all sorts of opinions chiming in on whether he can play at a high weight. But the bottom line is something needs to happen to keep him healthy. He's lost too much time early in his career.
DeMar DeRozan. He's checked in for the Cavaliers. From the top of the key, and he connects with the jumper.
And as we've watched him develop, Zion has steadily improved his passing ability.
Pass to Jokic, stolen by Mitchell. And now the fast break, Mitchell with the ball, and then Mitchell with the dunk.
And you can see the importance of that steal. Really a 4-point swing with the conversion at the other end.
To the middle. And Jokic with the basket on the assist by Ball. Ball's got 4 assists now tonight. And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
Porter finds James. In the corner, it's Bridges. James looking around. And DeMar DeRozan pulls it down. Cavaliers trailing. Tatum wide open. He fires one. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. LeBron drives in, hangs in midair, and converts on the double clutch layup. He's got 16.
Tell you what, he has been feeling it, guys, and the best game plan right now, it's elementary. Just keep feeding, let him eat.
Tries it from the top of the key, and the basket by DeRozan.
Well, you look at DeMar DeRozan, and he is extremely confident with the pull-up jumper. I mean, that's one of his best shots.
Ball, the pass to James. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. Ball's got assist number 5 here tonight.
And it's all about the release when you shoot the float.
And here's Tatum for 3. Buries the long-range jumper.
He can be dangerous from outside. Sure, he didn't get one to go in the first, but we know he can get on a roll and knock him down.
Bridges misses. Cavaliers have gone 6 of 14 since halftime. A little cold from the field. Outside Tatum. Floats it up for Williamson. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And yeah, he's 280 pounds. We've never seen anyone hang in the air like this young man. Williamson is special.
Ball from long range. And that one released in time, but no good. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got to take it. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. So on the floor for Cleveland, Williamson out there with Evan Mobley. And it's Young, and then there's Antetokounmpo, and it's Harden in at the 2. Bane passes to Vanderbilt. Williamson with the block.
And covering lots of airspace, Zion is tremendous at closing out on shooters.
They grab their own miss. Mobley misses.
You know, even though they're on top in this one, you'd like him to be better out there because he's capable of being better. It sure would make things a lot easier, too.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Young for 3, and no good that time. Good D by Barnes. Pass to Burton. And Anderson kicks to Vanderbilt. Back to Anderson. Shot clock at 6. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. The 76ers need to get off a shot. Barnes can't get it to go. Cavaliers have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Here's Mobley, and Mobley throws it down.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
76ers.
And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
And I love the fact they kept the pressure on, really pushing that ball, running it up the floor. I love seeing that. A team staying aggressive even when they're playing well.
And the 76ers with a completely new group now. A switch here also for Cleveland. Simons, he's checked in for Trae Young. The 76ers trail by 5. Here's Bridges, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And a talented swingman. Bridges is someone to keep an eye on as he continues to round out his game.
And the first one drops. Both free throws good from Bridges.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
Giannis a screen on Ball. Passes to Williamson. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Well, I tell you what, the long arms of Antetokounmpo are really incredibly lethal in the paint. Sometimes the defense really has no choice but to foul him and then hope he misses.
Taking 2 shots.
The first one falls.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
100% since halftime? Come on now. I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon with that kind of marksmanship.
But making it a 2-possession game was what was important on that trip to the line.
The 10-footer. And the rejection by James. Ball, the pass to Jokic. Mobley against James. Mobley with the block. And he recovers it. And the dunk by James. For those just joining us, 4th quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it.
You know, feeling very comfortable taking a big shot when his team needs it. That's a sign of how Antetokounmpo has matured recently.
Count it. And he'll have a chance for a 3-point play. That one on Mobley.
When it's an important possession, Jokic steps up big.
Jason Tatum, he's checked in for Cleveland. Mitchell comes in for Anthony Simons.
And he doesn't let the pressure get to him. Cool and confident from the line.
Timeout called the Cavaliers. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. During that last break, I listened in to J.B. Bickerstaff's huddle, and he's pushing them to empty the tank. He said, I know you're tired and it's been a tough game, but we can't hold back. If you're tired, come out. Otherwise, I want you full speed. Guys.
Thanks, David. Down low, here's Porter. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got his 7th assist in the game. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. They've held a 12-point lead early. The putback, it's good on the putback. And the Cavaliers lead by 4.
Oh, big time putback there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder.
And night in and night out, that's what he provides.
James, count that one. LeBron's got 22.
The magnitude of the moment not lost on LeBron James. He knows they needed a bucket there, and he's going to get it for them.
Tatum down low. James covering. They grab their own miss. Harden against Ball. Mobley a screen on Ball. Harden, no good. For Philadelphia, they've gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. Here's James. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. Cleveland's gone 2 of 5 on 3-point shots since the end of the 3rd quarter. Williamson, money!
Oh, You just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
And it's Jokic missing, and he commits the intentional foul.
Nikola Jokic. That's his second personal foul. Third team foul.
And here's Cleveland. Harden finds Tatum. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
LaMelo Ball. That's his first personal foul.
It's the first, and that puts them up by 5.
The potential that Tatum still possesses to get better is quite scary. I mean, this guy has done an awful lot in a very short time. He's a versatile forward with tremendous skills and a work ethic to match.
Timeout called, the 76ers. They're behind by 6. We've got 33 seconds left in the fourth. Guys, your thoughts?
Yeah, trying to get back in this thing, they need a score.
Yeah, and they need it hiccup fast. I mean, they'll be drawing up a quick hitter in the huddle here, no doubt.
76ers foul. LeBron James.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Team foul.
And he cannot convert on the second. That misses.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Yep, I'd agree with you. Chalk it up. W in the bag.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Mitchell with it. Fires for 3. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. LeBron, that's a 2-pointer. That shot misses. And so it's Cleveland winning this one. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled at the end with the crap.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge.